The things that obviously we worked on is playing spin, and we know the pitches, how the pitches are going to be here in India and what to expect. So keeping that in mind, we practice playing spin. Each person has their individual plans. Everybody wants to play a certain way, or everyone has their own set way, which has been discussed with the coaches, and just as a batting group we've discussed that and try to get used to spinning conditions and see how we can score runs. And the second part of your question, yes, I mean it is a must-win series, and when it's India-Australia, it always is. Each team wants to win and win the series. It's a big series, and so yeah, I don't think it's any different to any other Border-Gavaskar series that we played. Yes, we do realize that there's a World Test Championship final that we all want to play, and we were all looking forward to it. But we also realize that we need to not think too far ahead and just take it one game at a time and try and remain in the present and try and win the first game here in Nagpur and then go from there.
Yes, Rahul, followed by
Hi, KL. Firstly, is Shubman Gill playing in the middle order? And secondly, is there a temptation to play three spinners if you've had a look at the wicket?
We still haven't decided on the final playing 11. There's still a couple of days left for the game to start. But yeah, all I can say it's going to be a really tough decision. There are guys who performed exceedingly well, and there are a few spots open. So yes, there are a few discussions going on, and the players are being spoken to, and whoever's going to play will definitely know what their role is. And yeah, we'll have to wait for day one of the test match till the toss to find out what the level is. Yeah, sorry. Temptation to play three spinners. Yes, I mean we did see it, but I think it's still too early to really know what the pitch is going to do. I think we'll still have to come here on the day of the game, and only then we'll know exactly what the pitch is going to. I mean, we can only look at it and assume it's going to play a certain way, but you never know with pitches. So yeah, there will be a temptation to play three spinners because we're playing in India. There's no surprise, the pitches are going to spin. So yeah, again we'll take that call on the day of the game or a day before the game.
An extension to that question, like we have been playing for 10 years in India. Like, would you say that this series or this test match, there hasn't been some straightaway choice? Like it's the closest 11 playing 11 that discussions that's being held, because your third spinner, two wicket-keeper slot and also middle order slot. So this kind of thing, like do you think in 10 years this is the first time happening that these three slots are all open in the last day?
My memory is very short, so I don't know if this has happened before. But yes, this time is going to be a tough decision, and I think every time you play for the country is always going to be a tough decision to play 11, because all the 15 guys that are selected, 15, 16 guys are all top quality. They've performed, and that's why they're here. And anyone on their given day can be a match winner, and they've obviously proved that, and that's why they've earned their test cap. Yeah, so the playing 11, obviously we always try and make a decision based on what the best decision is for the team and for that particular test match. And yeah, we've done that in the last few years as well. There have been questions raised previously about why certain players played. Even in Bangladesh, I remember Kuldeep got man of the match, and there were so many questions raised about why he did not play the next test match. Obviously, it's not the only reason or the only thinking behind such decisions is to see what is the best 11 on that particular condition. And you said I played for 10 years, but whatever, you can play for 20, 30 years of the game, and even after you retire, there's nobody who can look at the pitch and say this is exactly what is going to happen. It's just purely based on a little bit of experience and history of that surface. You try and make that decision, and yeah, even in this series, that is something that we will continue to do. And sometimes it is tough on the players that miss out, but that's how the game goes, and everyone's gone through that journey. And yeah, everybody here, everybody that's in the team is very clear about what the team is thinking or why they're playing, why they're not playing, what their roles and responsibilities are. So that's a good thing, and the atmosphere in the change room and the team is really good, and everybody's clear about what the captain, what the coach, what everyone is thinking.
KL, there has been a lot of talk regarding Spain leading up to this series, but how important do you think reverse swing will be in this series considering the Australian bowling attack? And last time when India lost the Test series at home against England back in 2012, reverse swing played an important role.
Yeah, it always plays a huge role here in India. We've seen that, like you said, we've seen that historically as well. Any team that has quality fast bowlers who can exploit reverse swing will be dangerous on pitches like this, and that's something that we've also tried to prepare for and practice in the last week, 10 days. And yeah, we all know the Australian team always has produced high quality fast bowlers, and we know the threat that they can that they bring in to the series with the new ball and with the older ball if it starts reversing. So that's the beauty of playing against top teams, and especially playing against Australia. That's what excites you, and that is something that we're all kicked about, that the challenges on each day and in each surface is going to be very different, and they've got a top quality bowling lineup who, everybody, the 4 or 5 bowlers that they have they can be dangerous on any pitch. We don't really plan or think that this is a test game or this is a one-day game and this is how you're supposed to play. You obviously have like individual plans how to tackle every bowler, but I think we all try and assess the situation. If the situation demands for us to play a few shots, and that is what we'll have to do. And if the situation demands us to play regular test cricket or regular style of cricket, you just play on the merit of the ball. That's what you'll try to do, and that is what every batter tries to do. And I think it's as simple as that. We'll continue to do that and try and assess the situation and try and work out a plan between the 2 batters that are in the middle as to what is the best thing to do for the team, and try and do that to the best way possible, and try and give the team that, like especially for an opening batter, if the team demands you to play a certain way and get the team off to a certain start, you try and do that. Same with the middle order batters, and yeah, just adjust and adapt according to the situation mainly. For batters, for bowlers, for everything, it's simple. Cricket is that way, so whoever does that better is going to be in a better position to win games of cricket.
Obviously the team comes first, but given a choice, would you prefer to bat up the order or go down when you actually started your test career? I know this question crops up when it comes to limited overs and your batting position, but something similar might arise in the test match.
Yeah, if it arises, then I'm more than happy to do that. And whatever little cricket I played for the country, I've always done that. Whatever the team has asked me to do, I try and prepare that way and try and do my best for the team. And if that is something that the team wants me to do here, I'll be more than happy to do that. I think थोड़ा बहुत तो bowlers को help होगा, especially right hand left hander जब होता है, किसी भी bowler के लिए बहुत मुश्किल होता है वो adjust करना line, but एक साथ 2 left handers खेल रहे और back to back left handers आ रहे हैं, that will only mean that the bowlers get time to settle into a certain line or length, and yeah, that also, I mean, it is a very unique thing. I don't think any other team has that many left-handers. So yeah, it will be a challenge for the bowlers, but also might just help them get settled into a rhythm and settled into a line and line.
अश्विन और सिराज के लिए फायदा भी हो सकता है?
हाँ, फायदा हो सकता है, ऐसे नहीं कि उन्होंने राइट हैंडर्स को आउट नहीं किया. आई थिंक ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलरली जो भी, आई मीन, जो अच्छा खेलता है, they'll win that battle, and yeah, I'm sure Ash and Siraj and the spinners will all be excited about this challenge. जैसे मैंने कहा, बाकी कोई ऐसी टीम नहीं है जिसमें 6 या 7 लेफ्ट हैंडर्स है, तो bowling against them will be a good challenge, and yeah, they'll obviously enjoy
First of all, many congratulations on your marriage.
Thank you, sir.
How important is the tour game? And Australia has an important tour game before the series. And Australia not playing, is it advantage India?
I don't really think so, sir. I think every team, it's an international team. They know exactly what to do to prepare themselves for certain conditions, and they've been here so many times before, and they'll know what to expect. I'm sure they would have prepared before coming here as well. So I don't think that's going to make a huge difference.